Inside the numbers, Caitlinclark, Angel Reese, and the WN.B.A. Rookie of the Year race. WN.B.A. award voters, regardless of who they pick, will be able to say the following when it comes time to choose between Indiana's Caitlinclark and Chicago's Angel Reese in this season's Rookie of the Year balloting. She did things the league has never seen before. The latest examples of that came Friday night, when Clark and Reese went head-to-head for the fourth and final time in this regular season. The game and the individual race were both one-sided. Indiana won 100-81. Clark leading the way with 31 points and 12 assists, the first such game in WN.B.A. history. Clark has said she doesn't fixate on individual awards, but her game Friday night certainly suggested that she's the runaway favorite for Rookie of the Year. Betmoom Sportsbook recently listed her odds of winning the award at -5,000, which means odds makers consider her a virtual lock. Indiana went 3-1 against Chicago this season, with Clark 20.5 points, 10 assists per game, having the stats edge over Reese, 13.5 points, 13.3 rebounds per game. In those meetings, and the Fever are now 16-16, while the Sky are 11-20. A look inside the numbers. Clark's averages for the season to this point: 18.4 points, 5.7 rebounds, 8.3 assists per game. That's never been done over a full WN.B.A. season by anyone, rookie or otherwise. For context, only two other players, Sabrina Ionescu, twice, and Alyssa Thomas, have averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists over a full season. Candace Parker had averages of 19.4 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 6.3 assists in 2015, but appeared in only 16 games. Clark also has the WN.B.A. record for three-pointers made by a rookie, 93 and counting, and has a shot at the league's single-season record of 128 by Ionescu in 2023. Only 6 players in WN.B.A. history have made 100 threes in a season. At her current pace, Clark is 2 or 3 games from hitting that milestone. Clark also has 14 games of 20 or more points this season. Everyone else in the rookie class, combined, had 9 entering Saturday. Yes, much gets made about how Reese has a penchant for rebounding her own misses. It happened an almost unbelievable 4 times in one possession against Las Vegas on August 25. Regardless, she's grabbing more boards per game than anyone in WN.B.A. history. At 12.9 per game, she's in position to break the WN.B.A. record for rebounds per contest. Sylvia Fowles grabbed 11.9 per game in 2018. That's a significant margin statistically. Reese is so far ahead of the record pace that she could average only 9 rebounds per game the rest of the way and still set the league mark. If Clark keeps up her league-leading pace of 8 assists per game, she'll become only the 3rd player in WN.B.A. history to finish a season with that sort of average. Courtney Vandersloot did it 6 times, the first of those coming when she was 28. Tika Penicheiro did it once, when she was 27. Clark is in position to join them at 22. Also well within reach, the single-season record for total assists. Clark has 264 already. The WN.B.A. mark is 316, set by Thomas last season, and Clark already has the WN.B.A. single-game record for assists, with 19 against Dallas. Here's another unprecedented mark for Clark. She's had 3 games with at least 23 points and 12 assists already this season. No other WN.B.A. player has done that in an entire career. Reese is the first rookie with 23 double-doubles in a season, getting her last 5 points in the final minutes Friday night to finish off another game of at least 10 points and 10 rebounds. Reese broke the rookie record of 22 set by Tina Charles in 2010. The regular season was shorter than 34 games as opposed to the current 40-game slate, but Reese passed her in 31 games regardless. And Reese had 15 consecutive double-doubles earlier this season, 3 games longer than any previous streak in WNBA history. Next up, the overall WNBA record of 28, set by Thomas last season. Reese would need 6 double-doubles in her final 9 games to pass Thomas' mark. This is the stat that Clark's detractors seem to point to most. Nobody in WNBA history, until now, had more than 137 turnovers in a season. Clark is already up to 174, with 8 games left. It's up for debate how much this matters.